Thank you. All right, moving on now. Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin once again making a commitment to strengthen the alliance between their two nations. They met for 3 days this week. President Xi now back in China. Joining me now for more, former Air Force Brigadier General, NATO advisor, and Newsmax contributor Blaine Holt. General, good to have you on. It has been a busy week.
Great to be with you this morning. And yes, it has been a busy week. This has been a very interesting and a very long visit for Xi Jinping and time to spend with Vladimir Putin. He hasn't had his phone call yet with President Zelensky. And what I'm looking at is if he decides he doesn't want to pursue that phone call, then my mind goes to, well, what exactly did Putin and Xi agree to when they said this is a historic meeting and it will change the arc of history for the world for the next 100 years?
What did you? Let me play you the soundbite. But what did you make of the fact that there was no Zelensky virtual? They were going to have a Zoom call, apparently. First, we heard it was going to be Tuesday. Then we heard it was going to be yesterday. And apparently it didn't happen. Do you think maybe somebody on Team Biden got to Zelensky and said, no. We've given you over $100 billion. If peace is negotiated in Ukraine, the U.S. is going to have its fingerprints on it?
So the rhetoric out of John Kirby and the rhetoric out of Jake Sullivan indicates that they might have been encouraging Zelensky to take that call with Xi because they were talking about how China might play a positive role. I think they hit reverse immediately when they saw what type of cooperation was going on with Russia and China. And I don't have any indication from my sources in Ukraine that President Zelensky has rebuked or turned off the idea of a phone call yet. I just think that President Xi in the next 4 days, we're going to find out if he wants to stick with that. And again, the most important question we have to ask ourselves now is what is really strategically going on with Russia and China, and how does that threaten the United States' position in the world and the world reserve currency?
Great point. Take a listen to how Karine Jean-Pierre characterized that yesterday in the briefing room.
Xi told Putin at their meeting, change is coming that hasn't happened in 100 years, and we are driving this change together. What do you think that means?
You would have to ask them.
General, what was President Xi? Do you read anything into that? What's this change that's coming?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Back it up.
Yeah.
You would have to ask them. You've got two powers that are adversaries to the United States, and they're openly conspiring about how they're going to change the arc of history. And the best we can do is you would have to ask them. That is stunning to me. What I believe is that through the leadership of China and the BRIC countries and recruiting more BRIC countries like Mexico, they might be in the game now.
Wow.
They want to disintermediate or get rid of the U.S. dollar as the standard of currency in the world. And if you don't like this economy right now, you get ready for what that looks like when we don't have it in the future.
General, point of the day right there. Have you seen the Mexican president insulting the Biden administration? It was subtle, and now he is insulting the Biden, taking shots at the administration, the president of Mexico, by the way. Okay, I want to play you this video. This is, remember last week when we were talking about that U.S. drone that was forced down over the Black Sea by a Russian fighter jet? That story literally wiped off the front and back page of the newspaper because of all this Trump stuff and this meeting in Moscow. But basically, this pilot of this Russian fighter jet was given a prestigious Russian service medal for heroism. Your reaction to that and the fact that they leaked this video out deliberately?
Oh, they have to. So he might have traded a medal for his wings because he's still an incompetent Russian fighter pilot, which was very obvious to me. But you can't miss the propaganda value of this, and that's what Shoigu and Russia and Putin took advantage of here. I mean, he could have destroyed his entire Su-27 around that drone and ejected, and they'd have put the hero of Russia medal on him. But it's all just theater.
Is that what that is? Like Vasily Zaitsev won that same medal for the Soviet Union in the Second World War, the famous sniper. They made a movie about it. General, enjoyed the conversation. As always, we'll do it again soon.
Take care. Have a great day.
All right. Lots more.